Welcome to week 2. In this presentation, we'll go through a preview of what is coming up. First, we have the discussions. Discussions are a reflection of what we are reading in our course textbook. So the reflection should be just look after reading the chapter, what did you learn about it? How does it connect to your life? And how do you think you may apply it in the future? It should not be a regurgitation of what you read. And then there are the weekly reflections. So these ones should be done at the end of the week. It is to help me understand at the end of the week what is it you're struggling with, and also for you to look back and see your learning process and maybe areas that I can support you more with, you need more team support, or areas that you find that you're really strong and you can take charge in helping your peers and your teams. And the other part is the Skype calls. So starting this week, we're going to start having weekly phone Skype calls. And I understand there is some hitch or something going on with Skype for Business for instructors. So we'll figure that out as we go. But at this point, we'll still continue scheduling weekly meetings, and we'll have to find a system that works for us. So the other part, which is the big part of this class, is the comprehensive project. So this week, last week, you laid the foundation of getting to SharePoint, getting to Microsoft Teams, getting to D2L. So just an exploration of where all the pieces of the course are. So this week will be, the first big thing will be team formation, which 3 to 4 peers come together and form a team. Give yourself a team name, write out a team contract. This is a commitment that you're making to the team members that you're going to show up for meetings and you're going to do what is assigned for you and whatever else your team comes up with. And then once you're done with that contract, you're going to post it on the Microsoft Teams team site. So in our current classroom site, you can go in there and create a team, and in that team, put in your team members and also include me in that team, and post your contract there, and also your personality test results. And this personality test is just to help in understanding as you're going through your team formation, that when somebody says something, you can kind of understand where they're coming from based on their personality. So why are we going through this team comprehensive project? So in the process of going through digital storage, the first thing is about impact. Everything that we do, those in technology fields, is about impact. Whether you are in IT, whether you're in marketing, whether you're in business, everything is impactful, and everything is a story. And so we are going to be looking at picking a topic that we can then tell the story within that topic, and in a way that incorporates multiple elements and multiple technologies. So in those elements, you're bringing in the elements of the story, bring different media, different programs, different processes in order to create this story. And as I said, using like this chart here gives the examples of what can come together to form this story, but you are at liberty to pick whatever elements, whatever media, whatever programs you want to use to create this story. And so the topic of the story should be within one of these topics listed here. And these topics, of course, they're very broad. It is, for example, if you decide you're going to do something within the context of the history of computer-supported cooperative work, the question could be, how have computers affected work since before computers in the workplace to the current place where everything is computer-driven? And you can even go more specific and you say, how does a computer-supported work environment look like before computers in the fast food industry? Or even you can go deeper than that and say McDonald's industry, to how does McDonald's now look like as a computer-supported cooperative work. So social computing, social computing is a huge impact, social impact in how it's facilitating bullying and politics and human trafficking, poverty. All these things are social computing is affecting every aspect of our lives. So picking a topic in that and doing some research in creating a story of that topic is what this project is about. So for this week, you'll be picking one of these broad topics and finding a narrow topic that you would like to investigate in the course of these 7 weeks. So as a review of what we just talked about, discussions, reflection, not regurgitation, weekly reflections at the end of the week, reflecting how you're doing, what's going good, what's not going well, and how can I support you, how can your peers support you, and how can you support others. Weekly Skype calls, scheduling those. Comprehensive project this week, you're doing a team formation, contract plus and a personality test. You're creating your Microsoft Teams team site, and you're also picking your digital story topic. I hope this is clear, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with next week. Thank you.